afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam you up, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads, you're delicious and bright. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, and I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, my delicious little babies, and that life is treating you also, excuse me, most deliciously. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies, okay? So the weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK, it's trying to sunshine, okay? It's trying, okay? But not quite there yet. Dry, little bit of wind, okay? So, all right, darling, it's all right. It's just my lovely neighbours up the road. God bless him, he's on his way to work, okay? So, sorry about that. I do get distracted. I do have to apologise when I do that, because I do get distracted, my delicious little babies, but I cannot help it if somebody's walking past and they want to wave to me. God bless him. Okay, so, so that's the weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, okay, my delicious little babies, yes? So if you do happen to enjoy the video today, well, if you'd like to click on the like. For others of you, please feel free to subscribe. For others of you, please feel free to leave a comment. It's always welcomed, okay? So what's the video that I've got for you today? Okay, my delicious little babies, well, we have some extremely sad news, and I'm sorry, please do excuse me. Just have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. We have some very sad news this morning, and I'm so sorry, Dr. Rashid Buttar, but if you was to please, for those of you out there, my delicious and beautiful little babies that you are out there, okay, if you could please go on to any search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, please and thank you, and please type in davidicke.com, so it's David Icke, which is, you know, 2 words into one together, davidicke.com, and if you please was to look on his website, God bless you, our lovely David Icke, not in that way, but he's uploaded a video, okay, and Doctor, for those of you delicious little babies out there, for some of you would have heard of our dear Dr. Rashid Buttar, but for others of you delicious little babies, very sadly, you would not have heard of him. Well, very sadly, he passed away, I do believe, Thursday last week, at the age of 57. Now, when you actually look on our lovely David Icke's website, okay, you will see that there was a video that has been uploaded where Dr. Buttar, okay, is talking to this other man, okay. I'm pretty sure it was from CNN News, okay. Now, after that video, it's only short, my delicious little babies, but after that video was done, I do believe, was it the following, I think it was the following year, that the man, the interviewer from CNN News, he passed away, okay. Mind you, the way that he spoke to our lovely Dr. Rashid Buttar is open to question. There we are, okay. But then Dr. Rashid Buttar actually was talking to this other lady, you know, to do this sort of, I suppose, a podcast or, you know, something like this, okay? And he was explaining that he would never have taken his own life or done anything, okay? Now, for those of you who do not know who Dr. Rashid Buttar, was, he was marvellous, because there we are, because at the start of all of this, okay, and he was a lot on BitChute. He was the same with Dr. back Backady, you know, oh, my earrings catching, sorry, my delicious little babies. You know, with Dr. Backady, you know, it was all around that time, you know, like over 3 years ago now, okay? And Dr. Rashid Buttar, God rest your beautiful dear soul, Dr. Rashid Buttar, God bless him, okay? He was doing his best because he knew that something was very, there we go, very wrong here. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, he along with Dr. Backady, and then there was another one, what's his name? The one who used to work for Faza. Is it Mike Yaman or something? Anyway, I cannot remember now. I can see the birth races, but I cannot, you know, I can see the faces, but I cannot. Anyway, well, it was all around that time. And Dr. Rashid Buttar, God bless him. God bless you, dear Dr. Rashid Buttar. Well, he was, you know, speaking up about this. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. I mean, even to the point where he put his own laugh on the line. Now, if you please was to go on to, I'll repeat once again, davidike.com, you'll see the very short video on there. And, well, Dr. Rashid Buttar, God bless him, has something very different to say about this, okay? And this is before, very sadly, I'm not sure when the time was, but before he passed away, okay? So for everybody out there, please, you know, because he was speaking up for all of us out here. And that is so very important to always remember this, everybody, okay, my delicious little babies, because the thing is, these doctors, there we go, who knew from the flipping get-go, there we are, what was going on. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Well, they were speaking out, and, you know, well, very sadly, there's been other doctors that very sadly are not no longer with us either. Okay, because when one speak out, well, what happens? My delicious little babies, what happens? Others are not a liking. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Now then, I'm not sure if my video is going to stay up today for very long. I'm not sure about this at this moment in time, but I'm going to mention things anyway, okay? So, because I believe I'm doing the, you know, there we go, the right thing, okay? That's, yeah, and that's what I believed, you know, from the word go, okay? There we are, and I'll never change, okay? So, you know, it's not very nice, but if I get banged off for a week, well, I get banged off for a week, don't I? Do you know what I mean? You know, the fact of the matter is, you know, if we do not have truth, if we do not have freedom, there we are, of speech, okay, to have our own views on things, okay, we're in a very, very, very disgusting and awful situation in the world, there we are, okay, when ones just simply cannot speak up, okay, and of course they're trying the best, okay, but of course the more and more and more, you know, it's like opening a can of worms, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? They're just popping out, flipping everywhere, do you know what I mean? Here, there and everywhere, do you see? So for anybody out there who even takes the time to even listen to my video, please, 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 and thank you. Can you please keep Dr. Rashid Buttar in your thoughts, and also his dear family? And please and thank you, okay? Because he was working to help all of us globally, okay? Wasn't just one country he was talking about, it was globally that he was trying to help, okay? So, but it's a very interesting video, my delicious little babies, just to hear what he had to say and just to see the short parts where he's talking to that CNN interviewer. Yeah, very interesting indeed, yes. Okay. So may you rest in peace, dear Rashid Buttar, you know, okay. So I'm not sure why I never wrote it down, but, you know, anyway, I'm very sorry, Dr. Rashid Buttar, right, okay. Now then, there's another one that I want you to look at. So I'm going to mention him again, my delicious little babies, okay. If you type, into the old space bar in YouTube, just to make it easy, if you could please type in Our lovely, not in that way, not in that way, our lovely Richard Verbs. I'm going to keep going at this, you know. I really, really am, you know, my delicious little babies. Now then, he's now up to 154,000 subscribers, okay, my delicious little babies. And the latest video, so it's Richard Verbs that you'd need to tap into the old space bar, my delicious little babies, please and thank you. And the video that you're looking for is the latest one this morning, which is, do you really want this? Okay, now he's actually mentioned about, it's called ukcitizen.org. Okay, my delicious little babies, ukcitizen.org. Okay, and he's actually put in his description below his video, okay, that you can go on there, because we've got until the 7th of June. Okay, this is to do with a consultation to do with the old digital ID. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes, so it's very, very important for anybody who stumbles across my video, please. It's Richard Verbs in YouTube, okay, you just type him in, the video that you're looking for, do you really want this, okay? So, and then of course it gives you all the information in his description. God bless him, God bless you, dear Richard. So I'm ticking you off as well as our lovely David Icke, okay? And again, not in that way, not in that way. But, you know, they're doing everything, there we are, to get the information out. Do you know what I mean? So I know it sounds to some of you delicious little babies just like I just go on and on and on, you know, like a stuck record. But unless we get this information out, then who's going to know about it? There we are, who's going to know about these things? Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? So, you know, just keep trying. I really, really do, you know. Now then, the next one that I'd like you to, and again, this one's in YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay? So I am just going to keep going. I'm just like flipping Duracell. Do you understand what I mean? As long as I've got a breath in my body, there we are, I will flipping keep going. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Because this word needs to get out to all of those delicious little babies who are not aware of all of this that's going on, okay? Even though we've got many, many, many more who've woken up, you know, wakey, wakey, wakey. The fact of the matter is there's still others that we've got a chance to help here. Do you know what I mean? For them to get ding, ding, dong, dong with their old noddles, and that's not being rude or disrespectful, you know, so that they can get what's going on here, because it's extremely flipping serious, okay, my delicious little babies. And I've said it before, I'm going to repeat it again. You know, if this was to pass, which I believe, which I do, my delicious little babies, hand on heart, I believe that they're having not such a flipping easy time. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, I've got nothing across my shoulders, so that means no, they're not having an easy time of this. Do you know what I mean? Like decades ago, they could, you know, be done telling everybody, oh, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, right? Well, these days, no, because you got more and more and more, and God bless them all, okay? They're rising up all over the world, okay? My delicious little babies, but you're never going to see that in the box in the corner of the room, okay? My delicious little babies, no, because they're not a-liking. They do not want others out here to see. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? What the truth really is. Now then, so if you could please tap into the old space bar, just to make it easier for yourself, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, this uploader, okay, is called Enigma. Okay, I'm going to spell it out, my delicious little baby, simply because it's like Q for Queen, okay? Oh, I cannot get it out. Okay, my delicious little baby. Some days I go like that. I just cannot flipping get the words out. Do you know what I mean? Or the pronunciation. Some days I do get like that, my delicious little babies. For those of you who follow me for this long, you know what I'm like, okay, by now. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I'll just spell this out. So if you would just please and thank you, type into the old space bar in YouTube, E for Echo, N for November, I for Indigo, Q for Queen, M for Mother, and A for Apple, okay? Enigma, okay? I just cannot, do you know what I mean? Anyway, that's the uploader, okay? Now then, this uploader has 88.4 thousand subscribers, okay? So we're going to tick you off as well, okay? Now, the video that you're looking for, my delicious little babies, please and thank you, this is how much the authority controls you. Milligram experiment. So I should just repeat that once more, my delicious little babies. This is how much the authority controls you. Milligram experiment. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay. Now, this talks, it's only a very short video, my delicious little babies. Only very short, okay? But this also talks about, oh, God bless, the Holocaust, and it talks about, it goes back to, you know, like 1961 and everything like this, okay? You need to please just listen to the short video to understand it, please, and thank you, okay? There was somebody who was, you know, tried for what the flipping name does, okay? Which is crimes against humanity, okay? And I'm not going to say nothing more than that part, okay, my delicious little babies. But anyway, a very short video, but very interesting indeed, okay, my delicious little babies. Because the thing is, when you look at all of these older videos from decades ago, okay, you get a far better understanding of what's going on now. Okay, my delicious little babies, that's the best way to explain all of this to you, okay? And I know that sometimes I can go on, and I know that sometimes it can be, oh gosh, you know, too much. I do others flipping noddles in. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is not what I'm here for. I'm here to give out information. That's my feelings on all of this, my delicious little babies out there, right? And what the general idea is that I'm here to help. There we are. I'm here to help. And this is not being rude, disrespectful or anything. But for those of you who are not aware of these things, to educate in a nice, polite way. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Because I do not feel I'm being rude here when I'm trying to help others, okay? You know, that's all I'm trying to do. Do you know what I mean? Now, for some delicious little babies, you know, you will know about all of these things, but you're going to get a lot of other delicious little babies who simply, God bless their beautiful little hearts, do not. Okay, so the more that we put out, the better, there we go, the better. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, my delicious little babies, yes. Because like I said, I believe we will win. There we are. I believe we already have. It's just that unfortunately we are going through, there we are, a really, really terrible and awful time in the world right now. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. And what's being done to us. Okay, this is super duper flipping important now. Okay, it really, really is, you know. Okay. Now then, sorry, excuse me once again. Now the next one, okay, is this is on YouTube as well, my delicious little babies out there, okay? And again, you would be better off just tapping into the old space bar, okay? Please and thank you, in YouTube. Films now. So it's two words into one. Films now and trailers. Okay, so it's films now and trailers. Okay. Now this uploader he has 1.49 million subscribers. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, now then, so I'm going to tick this one off as well. Now, I mentioned this before, and I mentioned it months ago as well. Okay, my delicious little babies. And the video that you're all looking for, okay, is, it should read, deliberately designing products to limit their lifespan. Okay, tech, then in brackets, tech industry dirty secrets. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to repeat this once again to you all, my delicious little babies. Deliberately designing products to limit their lifespan. Tech industry dirty secrets. Okay, my delicious little babies, and that's with films now and trailers. And I'll repeat once again, he has 1.49 million subscribers. Okay, so he puts out, some really good videos. Okay, my delicious little babies. So that's what's going on there. Now that one was about, and that's about an hour long. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now this one here, it talks about, and there's a place in France. Okay, my delicious little babies. There's a shop in France, and I think it's Paris, okay? And they have everything. They have all of the, bits and bobs that you need and everything. Yes, and what they found was happening is that one of the largest names, just have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. One of the largest names that customers were coming in to get repairs for was Samsung. Okay, that's like the old flat screen TVs and that. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, I do not know if you remember my delicious little babies, because I do, and I'm going back years and years ago now to when my beautiful and delicious eldest daughter, they're both beautiful and delicious. I love them so, okay? When she had her very first laptop, okay, and we're going back years ago now, right? And we were actually saying that, the laptops at that time, and my daughter's 21 now, okay, or nearly 21 and a half, and God bless her. And, they were basically saying that a laptop had a shelf life of 2 years. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, I do believe with that laptop, we got longer time out of that, actually, okay? But I still believe to this day, this is just me, my delicious little babies, sorry, okay? I know that laptops are very useful, you can carry them around, to different places, and they've probably got a couple of hours charge on them, do you see what I mean? But I still believe in the good old-fashioned computer. Do you see what I mean? I mean, I know it's a lot of wires and everything, to plug it all in and everything, but to me, I still believe in that one more than your laptop. But that's just my views on it. And I'm a woman with a view, and I shall have my view, okay? Others may disagree. Do you know what I mean? But I've said before, and I'll say it again, that's the beauty of life, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If we all agreed on everything, well, I've said before, and I'll say it again, life would be boring. But that's just how I feel, do you see what I mean? But even going back all the way then, it's like, you get these little £20 dog and burns ferns. Well, I remember, and I've had a number of them. I mean, I've had a Nokia, Motorola. I mean, you remember Motorola, don't you, my delicious little babies, for some of you out there? Well, you'll remember, did I have another name, or did I just... I think I mainly stuck to Nokia and Motorola, you flick it up. And there's another one that I had, that was more like a brick one. That was Nokia as well. But that's just the makes that I had. But for those of you out there who will remember this, my delicious little babies, okay, Well, those dog and burns, you could charge them, and it's like the flipping lasts forever. Do you see what I mean? It's like you wouldn't have to keep, like, even what I'm doing now, where my dog and burn's plugged in. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if I was to leave this dog and burn now, this Android, if I was to leave it overnight and I never charged it, well, it just need recharging totally. Do you see what I'm saying? And other dog and burns are exactly the same. They are, okay, especially these modern ones. Do you see what I'm saying? But years ago, we never had that. What we had was, I can remember, my dog and burn, my little Nokia's only like 20 quid, £20, British sterling. Well, it'd last about 4 or 5 days without being charged. And that's even if you was on the dog and burn, and even sending text messages and things. You could not get, for those of you who will remember my Delicious Little Babies, but you could not get or take photographs or do these sort of things with them. But, and months ago, I was talking about other appliances on other ones of my videos where I was saying about vacuum cleaners. For most of them, they do not seem to last 5 minutes. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? So, this is nothing new to me. But if you please have a listen to this video, it's, I do believe, is it just under an hour long, or it could be just over an hour long, okay, my delicious little babies. But yeah, deliberately designing, repeat once again, products to limit their lifespan, tech industry dirty secrets, yes. But that shop in France, yes, and they even did to get some customers to write down, and what it was they were coming in for, and it all seemed to be, for some reason, for the same thing. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, yes? So these are just little things that I just like to mention on my videos, and there'll be some of you out there who think, yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like I've never heard of so many, I don't know about you as well. See, that's just coming to me old noddle, where so many man and woman out there, God bless, and young bairns and teenagers, where they drop the ferns, yes, the dog and burns, and smash the glass, then they've got to get it replaced. And how much does that cost to replace? Do you see what I mean? And then there's others, even with my dog and burn, because it doesn't have that massive memory, I had to go and get a memory card. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Whereas years ago, you never had to do none of this shit. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? But I totally agree. Bad design. Yes? And it's the same with other appliances, kettles, all different things. You see? Okay, anyway, that's just my thoughts on it anyway, but this is another interesting video. Oh, something else I got to tell you, my delicious little babies. What I thought to myself, I'll go and have a look on our lovely, not in that way, our lovely Charlie Ward TV, and he put up a short message, my delicious little babies. Oh, God bless him. So please, can we all send our thoughts out for our lovely, and not in that way, our lovely dear Charlie Ward, okay? You can find him on any one of your search engines, please and thank you, my little lovelies, on Charlie Ward TV. You can also find him on BitChute, okay? The Charlie Ward Show, okay? Now, God bless him, he's not very well either. So he's had to go to hospital for a MRI scan and everything, and he's needing to rest. Oh, God bless you, dear Charlie. So please, can we all send our healing and our good thoughts and our prayers out to him, that he has a very speedy recovery, okay? Because he has, in this past over 3 years, he's another one, been trying to get messages out, interviews, guests, and he has had some damn good guests on as well. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Obviously, there's been some that I've been like, do you know what I mean? Not being nasty, but, it's whatever you're interested in, but because it's like an all-rounder, there's all different guests, and you've got a lot who are absolutely, there we go, absolutely flipping brilliant, banging. bang, bang, bang. Do you see what I mean? Yes. But he has been doing his best to get, you know, to get all these messages out and everything. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. Oh, God bless you, dear Charlie. I hope he gets better soon, and, you know, and that he and his dear, beautiful little family, that they're all going to be all right, okay? So please, if we could just send our good prayers, good thoughts out, okay? But even if you wanted to go and look on his website as well, you know, and on his channel on BitChute, you know, you will see, you know, they do all different videos, do you know what I mean? And there's really a lot of interesting ones, okay? Please and thank you. Now, finally, I want to get to, I'm going to tick this one off now. Well, for you all, my delicious and beautiful little babies out there. Now, strangely enough, you're not going to believe this, but I was going to do a short video yesterday evening. I really wish I'd have flipping done it now. But then, if I had done it, I probably would have only got 1 or 2 views, you know, for them to be quick enough to go on to something that I wanted everyone who's so kind enough to listen to me to go on to BitChute to see. Okay, but you would have needed to be super duper quick, and I probably, like I said, I probably would have only got 1 or 2 views for this. Do you see what I mean? There just wasn't enough time, unfortunately. And I had a feeling when I watched this one particular little video, I had a feeling, I thought that's going to, there we are, I thought that's going to get removed. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Now, months and months ago, okay, I mentioned about, like I said, this is the part now, my delicious little babies, where, you know, my video may not stay up now, okay? So this is the part, okay? But months and months and months ago, I actually mentioned on my videos about the old Khazarian mafia, okay? And, you know, and other things really, you know. But anyway, for those, they will know that I have. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. Okay. Now, the thing is, this particular video that was on BitChute yesterday evening, yes, and it had not long, there we are, even been flipping uploaded right onto BitChute, BITCHUTE, okay, my delicious little babies. And the video actually read, okay, Khazarian Mafia and the New World Order. The real reason you have war in Ukraine. Okay, my delicious little babies. So please just let me repeat this once more, my delicious little babies. Khazarian Mafia and the New World Order, the real reason you have war in Ukraine. Now, at this point, I'm going to close my book, okay? And I'm also going to tell you, to inform you, that this video was only, just over 2 minutes long. I'd probably say, I don't know, I keep getting 2:13. I'd say 2 minutes 13 seconds. Okay, I keep getting in my old noddle. Okay, now as soon as I listened to this video, okay, I thought, right, and I rewound just to listen to it again. I thought, yes, I was done telling it. There we are, months ago. Do you see? Yeah, because I read up on it, you see, on my search engine. Do you see, long time? Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. Anyway, so for those of you beautiful and delicious little babies out there who do follow me, you will know, there we are, that I did. Okay. So I listened to it again because, like I said, it was only just over a couple of minutes long, and I thought straight away, this is going straight out, bang, 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 into my dog and burn to everybody. No, like I said before, and I'll say it again, there's probably very little, God bless them all, you know, everybody has different lives. Well, nobody probably even listened to it. Very sadly, I'll say very sadly, They never listened to it. Because once it goes out, you know, I just do a number of videos and then it's all bing, 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 deleted. Okay, I just delete everything, yes? Now, this video was done telling it. Your man there was done telling it. Big times, yes. Okay, now I knew this because, like I said, I've already read up on it. Okay, and I'm not even so sure now whether to even say. I've said on previous videos another search engine that to go on, but I'm not even sure. I think I'm not going to say. Okay, but for those of you out there, my delicious and beautiful little babies out there, you only need to listen to previous videos, then you'll know which search engine I go on. Okay, so I've clicked on it this morning, yes, just to check if it's still there, because I was having my beautiful and juicy little shower, okay? And then when I came out, I thought, right, and put the old, you know, concrete on me bird trace, because this will be coming straight off as soon as I'm off camera, because everybody knows who follows me. God bless you all, and thank you, that I do not like concrete on my bird race. I like my skin to breathe. But, you know, for the camera, one has to do this. And I clicked onto it, didn't I? And won't be tied. What should it say? Everybody, my delicious little babies. 404 not found. Look at that. My delicious little babies. So I'll repeat that once again. When I clicked on it, just to check it was still there. 404 not found. Now, for some of you delicious little babies, so just have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Now, for some of you delicious and beautiful little babies, you know all about this. So for those of you, you know, who do go researching into things, yes, that some places you may try to find something, you know, all over the internet, yes, and it will come up with 404 not found. Simply means it's been, there we are, removed. Now then, why? And that's the first ever time, by the way, in all the time that I've been using a BitChute, that, well, I've come across personally. For others, they may have experienced this one or more times. But for me personally, this is the first on BitChute. And that's really meant to be free speech now. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my little babies? So something's going on. There we are, isn't it? Okay. So I would say that desperate times call for desperate measures, if you get my meaning, my delicious little babies, yes? But why would somebody, if we look at it another way, why would somebody want to have that very short video removed? One wonders, don't they? Do you say? Could it be that that video was true to form? Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? Because, I mean, when I was talking about it, you know, and I was telling others, I told plenty. Yes, I have. About all the Khazarian mafia. Long time. Do you see? Now, for most, at that time, God bless, well, I'd say actually everybody I spoke to, they never even knew who the Khazarian mafia was. Do you see? But this all said, you know, takes me back to, well, it takes me back to a number of things actually. So I'm not going to say anything more now. But you see, the thing is, here's what I've got to say. You see, and I'm just going to say this for you in my video, my delicious babies, you know, like the old British, we get flipping blames, there we go, for flipping everything. Do you see what I mean? But then sometimes it takes the heat off somewhere else. There we are. Do you get me, my delicious little babies? Yes. Okay. So I'm not going to say anything more than that. Okay. Sometimes in life, you know, sometimes others have to have their soldiers. Here, there and everywhere. Remember, circle, circle, circle. To protect the few. Okay, my delicious little babies, that's going to be the end of my video. So please, if you could please just take a look, and I'm awfully sorry, but I wanted to leave you with that you know, on BitChute, you know, you may stumble across something, or you may stumble across the uploader. And actually, to be honest with you, God bless, I never wrote down the flipping uploader, did I? Very sadly. But anyway, you may come across something else, okay? But all I'm doing is just giving you food for thought, okay, my delicious little babies. So, you know, as to why somebody would even want to do that, remove something. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Must be important. There we are. Do you see? So, yeah, so thank you for listening, my little babies. Sorry, you know, please, you know, feel free to, you know, have a look at those different videos that I have given out today, okay? Some of you may, there we are, find it very interesting, okay? For those of you who are not aware of all these things, okay? Now, if this video, because of what I said, if it does get taken down, well, I'm sorry to you all, my delicious little babies, but I wanted to say it, okay? I personally do not feel that it should be taken down. I mean, we should be able to use words. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? And if something's on the map, well, it's a word, isn't it? That's all I'm saying. Do you see? Anyway, so until my next video, my delicious little babies, thank you so much once again for taking the time to even listen to me, okay? Please continue to feel the love, okay? And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand. Oh, yes, pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, some friends or some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delish, and that you love them so. Okay, and please give a listening ear, okay, because it's always very helpful to others, okay? You know, sometimes that's all that they need, you know, just somebody else just to talk to. Because in life, we've all needed somebody to talk to, haven't we? There we are. Do you see? And if you can, please continue to lift the vibration, and please try and find just one thing each day to smile about, okay? Then life will be rocking and a-rolling, okay? So less fear, more happiness, okay, my delicious little babies? Okay, so until my next video, so much love to you all. Wishing you a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. Please, whatever you're doing, have a super duper and delicious and wonderful time, okay? Because we only ever get one life. Okay, one must always remember that. Okay, my delicious babies. So until next time, God bless. Much love. Thank you. Bye bye.